when you were struggling. You see, when you're going through life, you often know who the real ones are. And sadly, most people are cheering for the people that don't really cheer for. What do I mean? Once you've already made it in life, people tend to cheer for you then. But you don't need them to cheer for you then. You need them to cheer for you when things are going wrong. You need them to cheer for you when your cards are down. You need them to cheer for you when you are struggling, not when you're winning. I see so many people cheering for celebrities, cheering for their favourite footballers, cheering for all these people who are already winning in life. Why don't you start cheering for people who need the cheerleading right now? Why don't you start cheering for those people? Because those are the ones that really need the help. And why am I telling you this? Because there are people that should have backed you on your way up. There were people that should have backed me on my way. And you know what? Karma's a bitch. And karma is going to deal these people a wonderful hand. Because it's not for me to do. It's for God, the Creator, whoever you believe in, to go and deal them that hand. So, why am I telling you this, my people? I would love to see you all start cheering for people who need the cheering on right now. Stop cheering for all the winners all the time because they've already got the win. Okay? It's okay. It's nice to praise them. It's lovely when I hear people say nice things to me. I appreciate it and I receive it. But I want you to start cheering people who really need the cheering. Speak to you soon.
Now you heard what brother said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer on what he said. But y'all gotta understand that a person gotta do a lot of dirt before all of that dirt come back on that person. Like right now you see them and they all gratified in their own emotions and feeling and on the grandeur of that damn high horse that they sitting on, being so damn haughty and so damn arrogant. All of that gotta add up to something. That's why it's a great fall. Now, family, glory to the eternal living God. Y'all know what it is. On this sit down here in the house that God has made, I want to inspire you to keep on going. I already know, brother. I already know, sister, how they look at you. Brother, I know what they said about you. Sister, I know what they did to you. I know. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt. But you got to also understand that vengeance is in the eyes of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You think you could do something good to that person. You be like, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could set them up over here, Jehoshaphat. Oh, Jehoshaphat. Nah, brother. Nah, don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? You putting dirt. We don't repay evil for evil. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't repay for evil. We don't give in to none of the stuff that they doing. And just because you think that you could come up with a better plan, your plan ain't nothing to God. Listen here. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap everlasting life. So on this video, it's going to be a lot of hollering and hooping and hollering. And I got some guest speakers in here today that's going to speak to you. But as long as you rely on God to enact the vengeance, as long as you enact, you let God do his thing. You cannot sit here and do God's job. You didn't make the heavens, you didn't make the earth, you didn't put the birds in the air, you didn't put the fishes in the sea. So why do you think that your plan is better in acting of vengeance in your own hands? Do you know that's God's favorite thing to do? After he made all of the universe, it's only two things he got to do now. God made all of the heavens and he made the earth first. He made all of the heavens and all of the earths and everything therein. But after that time, that left God with nothing to do. So the only thing he likes to do is to take his wrath of his vengeance out on your enemies. Some people call it karma. Some people say you get it two ways. I'm going to just tell you plain and simple. You reap what you sow. You cannot get out of this. You cannot. You seen all of that act of violence of what happened to that man? What happened for Jehoshaphat? What, you seen that man sitting up over there trying to be big and bold over them other people, and then the police came, then he took off. Look at him, he took off running. Instant karma. That's what they saying nowadays. They say instant karma. Look, he acting all big and bold, been drinking something. Okay, he gonna go. They told him to kick rocks, but the police, you see the light. It's a thing called instant karma. Damn, you ain't going out, boy. Get up, boy. Get up, boy. Hit the pole. That's instant karma. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that man has done in life, but a lot of people, when I see them going through stuff and stuff like that happen, my first mind is, who did you do wrong? Who did you get over on? Who did you pick on? Who did you put down? Who did you spit on? Who was you gossiping and running your mouth about? All these things come back to the person. It might not happen. It might not be instantaneous, like in the instant karma. It might not. It might take some time. But brother, sister, they got their ticket coming. Okay. Whoever sows injustice will reap calamity, and the rod of his fury will fall. Let's go back again. Whoever sows injustice will reap calamity, and the rod of his fury will fall.
Even is saying, you reap what you sow. In every actions that you make, there's always consequence. You get what you deserve. Ma'am, sir, here's your order. Enjoy.
So let's break it down in the scriptures to what she said for those who don't believe. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. This is why I talk to people right. I treat people kind. I don't talk smack about people. I don't do people wrong. I don't try to get over on people. Because all of this is in the realm of sowing and reaping. Even if you don't believe in God, the power of the forces is already out in the universe. Whatever he said in the beginning, it'll be all the way down to the end. And he said, give, and it will be given to you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you.
Is this your cart?
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
You damn right. Now, the only reason why she was wrong for is the fact that she took vengeance in her own hand. She was supposed to let God take that vengeance. Brother, you're going to have to fall back. They gonna call you names. They gonna say stuff about you. They gonna mock. They gonna ridicule. They gonna shame. They gonna put some dirt on your name. Okay, I understand that. But you gotta let God do his thing. The wicked earns deceptive wages, but one who sows righteousness gets a sure reward. That's you. Sister, that's you if you can not enact your judgment over those other sisters. What you mean, Jehoshaphat? What you mean, brother Israel? The wicked earns deceptive wages, but one who sows righteousness gets a sure reward. That's you, sister. Not only is you going to get your get back, and you'll get to see it in real time in your life, but God is going to reward you for not doing his damn job. That's God's job, family. Now you seen they did some type of foolish action with the motorcycle rider. You know what I'm saying? It takes two parties. You know what I'm saying? It takes two parties. One party doing the action and the other party who's offended. Or might be everybody be offended. But you seen whatever they did, we didn't see what they did to him, but they did something. But that man still enacted his own judgment. And for his own judgment, what did he get, family? Just like I said, he put another parable before them, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. For the one who sows to his own flesh will from the flesh reap corruption, but the one who sows to the Spirit will from the Spirit reap eternal life.
Always reap where you sow.
but you won't always reap what you won't.
Sister spoke so elegant. Did you hear? Did you catch what she said in the beginning? Let's go back.
You won't always reap where you sow, but you won't always reap what you sow.
So damn elegant with her fine, beautiful self. Let me go ahead and put some. Let Brother Israel put something on it. Okay. Brothers, if anyone tongue twister. Brothers, if anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Keep watch on yourself, lest you too be tempted. Bear one another's burden, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks that he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be in himself alone, and not in the neighborhood, for each will have to bear his own load. Sow for your self-righteousness, reap steadfast love, breaks up your fallow ground, for it is the time to seek the Lord, that he may come and rain righteousness upon you. You have plowed iniquity, you have reaped injustice, you have eaten the fruit of lies, because you have trusted in your own ways and in the multitude of your warriors.
What's wrong with you, you stupid fucking piece of shit? Fuck you! Fuck you!
Damn, that's so damn horrible. You seen how his motorcycle got hit 2 times? You know what I'm saying? Did you see all of that? You know what I'm saying? Whoever delights, whoever diligently seeks God seeks favor, but evil comes to him who searches for it. Wasn't he evil? Wasn't he? He could have let that stuff go, family. He didn't have to cuss. He didn't have to scream. He could have just said, okay, they did that. They got theirs coming. Lord, I forgive them. Handle my business, because you got to remember, that's the Lord's business. That's God's affairs. And man is no shape, form, or fashion is supposed to step in the affairs of God unless he brings you into it. So whoever diligently seeks God seeks favor, but evil comes to him who searches for it.
She just broke that window. Oh, child, she just posed something in there. Gee, whoever got this is. This ain't funny, baby. This ain't. She about to start on fire. Gee, she just.
Now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Was it her man was cheating on her? Was it her man's girlfriend car? Was it her co-worker? Was it her sister? I don't know. But she took vengeance in her own hands. And what happened, family?
Just broke that window. Oh, child, she just posed something in there. Gee, whoever got this is.
You see what happens when you take God's
funny,
job
baby.
and you put it in your own hand?
She about to start on fire.
Okay, this is a longer clip, but take time with your brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you at, but God love you, so you blessed wherever you at, sister. Brother, God really loves you. You blessed wherever you are at. Just sit back, hold tight, and watch this video real quick, because I want you to see the meaning.
Oh my God, miss.
Well, bad luck. You just lost a couple of grants.
This is why I always tell y'all, you only got a split second to do the right thing. God is not going to wait on you all damn day to do the right thing. He's just going to move on to somebody else that he knows that he thought you was going to do the right thing, but you didn't do it because people let their greed surpass what their thinking is. Just the greed. But he knew that you would do the right thing. That's why he puts you in certain places. But then again, you only have a split second to do the right thing.
Find those people. Sorry.
So he just let that nigga just die right there just because he wanted a couple dollars. That's about $10,000. Come on now, you gotta be a good
Oh my
person.
goodness. How can I help you? Gloves. Maybe I should just take the money and leave. It's not my fault that you touched the
That was about 4,000. My
But the
bad.
money, everyone is there.
Then this little witch is gonna sit and think about it. Do you see that? You see the older person, and you know what the damn shame is? When God puts you in a position to do something, if you don't do it, it's gonna be bad on you, family. I really mean that. Not only is he going to pick another person to do the job, it's a blessing involved in it. God put you in that right place at the right time, my brother. Sister, do you hear me? He put you in the right place at the right time to do his work. The work of God is done through the works of man, through man's hands. So God put you there, but they don't want to take the chance. So they lose. They don't receive the blessing. The blessing is more than money. The blessing is more than help. The health, the blessing is more than just a material thing. It falls back into his grace, his mercy over your life.
She took the gloves.
One more time. Come find a good person. Now, just because a person on the outside, God, he doesn't judge a person on how they look. I hope y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really judge a man or a woman on how they look. Why would he judge them on how they look when he made them? So he's not going to judge you on that. He's going to judge you on what's inside of your heart and what you be thinking, brother. Sister, what you be thinking about, that's what God is going to judge you on, because you only got a split second to do the will of God. And if you are faithful and obey the voice of the Lord your God, being careful to do all his commandments that I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of earth. And all the blessings shall come upon you and overtake you if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your womb, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, increase of your herd, and the young of your flocks. Blessed shall be your basket and your needling bow. I just want to say, the first thing that I would have did, I would have hit her like I understand electricity. So if I tackled her and got her off that pole, we'd both be sitting up there tweaking out. You know what I'm saying? We'd be sitting there tweaking out, both of us. I would have looked at you. The point, she's responsive. She talking and everything. You mean to tell me them people chose money over her life? Damn, I got rubber soles. I could at least kick the woman and she would have flew off of it. At least that, brother. Sister, you hear me? I got rubber on my foot, on my soles, on my shoe. I could at least, because I already know electricity is a conductor and it travels through a lot of different stuff. It's not a lot of stuff that electricity won't travel through. Wood, metal, clothes, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But plastic, rubber, I don't think so. I would at least give her the boot, family. Now, this is a perfect example where it shows karma, but it also shows the favor that you need on your life. You need favor on your life, my brothers and sisters. For they sow the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. The standing grain has no head, it shall yield no flour. If it were to yield, strangers would devour it. One more time, family. One more time. Look how karma works. It works both ways. When you do something good or when you do something bad, a man reapeth what he sowed. You seen that? If that man didn't go up over there and do that kind act of generosity, of love, he had to humble himself. He had to meek his spirit up. If he was not humble and he didn't try to help, he would be in the hospital. Look at it again. This is how you reap what you sow. God didn't want him hurt at that what you call it. He did not want his child hurt like that. Look, he still can't believe it. My bad. Okay, let's go back. My bad.
Ever heard the saying, what goes around comes around? That's karma, the universal law of cause and effect. Here's the deal. The energy you radiate, you receive. Positive vibes attract positivity. Negativity draws in the same. Think of it like a boomerang. When you throw out kindness, compassion, and love, they circle back to you. But if you emit negativity, that's what returns. Karma's not just about actions. It's in your thoughts and intentions too. So choose wisely. Every choice, every thought, ripples through the universe and returns to you. It's a reminder that your energy shapes your reality. So if you want to live in a world of kindness and abundance, start by putting that energy out. Because in this cosmic dance, what you give is what you get.
Now, karma is completely different than knowledge. Now, God said, he said, you cannot learn everything. You will end up hurting yourself in the process. You will, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now, if you try to be too good, you will end up hurting yourself in the process of doing that. So I just want you to think, you know what I'm saying? If you learn too much, you might end up hurting yourself. That's what God said. He said you're going to hurt yourself. If you try to do too much good, ain't no limit on the good that you can do. You can do good forever. But in the process, you might end up hurting yourself. So think, my brothers, think, my sisters. They have sown wheat and have reaped thorns. They have tried themselves out, but profit nothing. They shall be ashamed of their harvest because of the fiery anger of the Lord. That's God enacting his judgment upon your enemies, his wrath upon the heads of your enemies, brother, of your enemies, sister. Okay, before grandma, she start talking, you know what I'm saying? Before she start talking, I just would like to say that, where's the right one that I want to cover on this one? Okay, haters stir up strife, but love covers all offenses. Now, this is the reason why so many different people, they get paid back own their karma. The only thing that'll ever erase karma from happening to you is the love that you are willing to give. That's the only thing, you know what I'm saying? You could have did a gang of stuff in your past, and it took a long time for that karma to catch up with you. It's just like sin. It'll snitch on you and find you out, and it's no different than the devil. It wants to take its vengeance out on you. It's going to, whatever the judgment is, when you put the power in Mike Tyson's hand, he going to knock you out. That's karma. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you put your face up there. But if you was willing to love, it would erase a lot of the bad things that you have done. A lot of people not going to believe me on that. And they're going to go out there and they're going to keep on giving into sin. They're going to be horribly mean people. And then that karma, just like Mike Tyson in the first round, he going to knock you out. What was read again? Haters stir up strife, but love covers all offenses. Okay, Grandma, go ahead. Go ahead, girl. What you got to tell us? Go ahead, Grandma. Go. What you got to say?
Everything that happens to us is karma. Karma is cause and effect, which is we put out a certain kind of energy, it has a certain kind of an effect. And karma is an unlearned lesson about the consequences of the kind of energy we put out. The reason karma is confusing.
So what she's saying is, okay, whatever you do, when karma come get you, the payback is something similar to what you did. Sin is the same way. When sin returns to you, it pays you back 7 times for whatever you did. So what is it? Who gonna get you? Is your sin gonna take you out if you're not willing to love somebody? Or is karma gonna get you? It's like 2 guns pointed at you. You know what I'm saying? When one finish shooting you, is the other one gonna shoot you? I don't know. I'm walking in love. I'm trying to cover these things up. Your brother Israel, I'm not stupid, family.
Is because it takes much more than one incarnation for all those causes and effects to manifest, for the lesson to become clear, or for the lesson to be learned. It would be wonderful if we could just become enlightened in just one sudden flash, but it doesn't work that way.
Nah, only because people are assholes. It's the only reason. And they don't want to try to love nobody. They don't want to try to help nobody. They don't want to try to put somebody else above themselves.
Unlearned lesson.